Hello and welcome to episode 3 of The Forging Spotlight, and today we will be interviewing UrbanMyth on their map, Roundabout. With me as always is JB662 as our cameraman. Urban, could you take me through the map please?
Yeah, sure. Thought you picked to start out right now. Got the stickies right here. It's the same on the other side of the map. I think they're on 60 or 30. I think 60 actually, 60 seconds. But more important than that is the rockets right here. I think 3-minute spawn time. Red initial spawns right there. Blue right there, so it creates a good, nice rush for the rockets at the beginning with the loadout cams kind of on the rockets. People know where to go. So, that's where the initial rush starts out. So, the first part of the map where people actually engage in combat, and the rest of the map, based on dynamic spawns. I guess we could take a look at red base right now.
Okay, that'd be good.
Just head down there. It's red team spawn. Right down there. Got this path to go back up here to, you know, little things like needler, health pack, and frag grenade on this.
Okay.
And yeah, if we just walk through the middle, I guess we could, look, it's really freaking open. It'll provide a lot of cover though, so it's good, it works out. It's kind of risk versus reward path, gets you there faster, but, you know, might get shot. Alright, and then this is blue base. Initial spawns down here. They, have concussion rifle right here. This is, kind of their power weapon, like they're given one. Generally not taken on the spawn though, because people don't tend to run backward. So, they discover it later on, but at the same time, at the opposite corner at red base, you have the sniper spawn on the bottom, on one of these bottom elbow bridges.
Okay, that's good.
So that does the power weapons.
Okay, fair enough.
I think both of them are around 2 minutes each. Got the nice side base, kind of neutral thing. It's got the lift to the blue side and the elbow to the red. I can't really explain why I didn't make it the same as, you know, I don't know. I can't really explain why I made this a one-way path right here, but it ends up working out. Trying to make it work for flag right now, so that's kind of a problem though. But you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, which
right
game
now,
types does it support?
Right now it only supports Slayer, King, and Oddball, although I haven't really tested Oddball that much. It's kind of basic though. I mean, it's Oddball. You put a ball down, it spawns, it works out.
Could you explain King to those, to the layman?
King? Sorry?
Yeah. Could you explain King?
Oh, yeah. First hill, be dead center where this arrow is. And, trying to remember the sequence, it goes to one of the two bases, right afterward. I think it's actually this one. And then it ends up having a circular cycle around the top. And then does the same thing, but on the bottom, and then goes back to the, center of the map. So once you get on a hill, and then move to the next one, and then the next one, you're going to be moving in a circle around the map, kind of keep people, you know, exploring, I guess, instead of just, you know, passing through the middle every time to get to the opposite side.
Right, okay. For the viewers, King means King of the Hill, where you stand in a point and it gives you points in the game.
Yep.
Now, this is central area.
Yep.
I see you've used long tunnels, it looks like. Have you used this kind of design before? Long braces, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Have you used this kind of design in another one of your maps, or was it a first time?
I love to use braces in general, but this is the only one where I really made like a dome. I won't say it's the last, definitely not, but my original thought for this map was kind of very, very different. I mean, it kind of had the same 4-base design, but my initial plan was to have kind of a ascension with a protected middle, if that makes any sense. Kind of like, you know how Pinnacle's set up with their base. The plan was to have the top, the red base, the best one to control, just 4 equal symmetric sides, but I kind of just wanted to go with the Guardian vibe. So that's what I ended up doing after I made the middle.
as well as being quite a good defensive position, have you also made it to look especially aesthetic?
I made what specific, sorry?
Have you made it to look especially aesthetic?
Especially aesthetic, the middle?
Yeah, well, the entire map, in general.
On the entire map. Well, down here, I was like really happy when I first discovered this. This is like more the beginning of Reach. I kind of started this map, went on a little break from gaming in general, and came back and touched it up a bit. But this is like the first aesthetic I really put on the map that I was really proud of. It's like ice.
Oh, I see. That is. That's a good
Yeah,
look.
and as you can notice, I really love using the rocks. Gotten better with it as time's gone on, but yeah, this is where I discovered that, you know, underarches make it completely flat.
So is this the first version of the map you created, or have you refined it?
Oh, I have refined it so many times. I actually have a YouTube channel of my own where it has like the original versions, like very different. Like the space
Would
has.
you like to tell the people your YouTube channel so they can subscribe if they like your work?
Yeah, I could give them the channel. I'm not really uploading too much anymore until I get like an HD PVR at the very least, because dazzle quality is awful.
Okay then.
But yeah, it's just youtube.com/UrbanMyth XXXX is my original gamer tag. So all one word, UrbanMyth XXXX.
The link to his channel will be in the description below, as well as the download link to this map. Please, when you see the map, download, subscribe, download, like, and post comments on it. Good map. Okay, after this, you say you've made several changes. Were they problems you had with it, or did you get some playtesters in?
I got a lot of playtesting in it. Like the original version played alright. There was a few things I had to change up, but a lot of it had to do with frame rate. Like this room I had to dumb down a lot because this had a lot of what's called object density, where like multiple objects are merged into one another, and it's just, I had actually like a rock pillar right here that went like up to the top, and that it just caused so much frame rate lag from like back here.
Okay.
So I had to dump it. Same with the middle. I had more complex like ceiling than this. This is very basic right now compared to what I had. Like it wasn't open, just had a lot of glass. So a lot of the changes I just had to make as the times went on and I learned new things, you know.
So you say you had several versions of this map and changing it to a playtest. How long would you say it took you from start to finish? Was it a time of months, days?
To finish the initial version, I think I made it in a couple days, like the playable version of the map. Did some playtesting on it, made a few changes. I kind of went on a break for a little while, so when I came back, I guess I spent about, I'd say a couple weeks trying to refine it and get it to the way I like it. And right now I really like it. It's just I'm still trying to make it work for more game types.
Okay,
so,
then. Which game
I'd actually recommend for the download link to put the Forge Hub link instead of the Bungie, because I'm going to be changing the Bungie link.
Okay.
And on the Forge Hub post, I'll just keep updating it. So.
Okay, that'll be in the description below. Please check out Forge Hub. It is an excellent source for forges, where I get all my interviewees from. Indeed, perfect community for us. Okay, so were there any themes you were working on? You were talking about Guardian a bit. So were you working only on that theme, or was it a mix between several?
This is very much a mix. I actually took some concepts from Guardian and Ascension, actually. Ascension, Pinnacle, same thing. I just like to call it Ascension. But, like, the main thing I took from Ascension is just the bottom, the fact that when you walk around the map, your line of sight keeps changing, which I actually really liked about Pinnacle, if you've noticed on the bottoms of the map, how it rotates around the fire rock. I don't really know what you call it.
The pillar.
But yeah, just the constant changing of the line of sight. Just keeps people exploring. I like it. And just on the top, I kind of wanted it to be obviously just more open and more lines of sight. I'm sorry if you can hear that. That's my stupid phone.
Okay. So as you said, there were sorry. As you said, that you plan to add some more game types, so will you be editing and releasing this map further down the line?
Yeah, I'll be working on it constantly, trying to get it to work for every game type. I'm gonna be honest, I may not test it for like everything. Like, can't really think of any game types that I really want on this map more than, you know, Slayer, King, or Oddball, because that's kind of what it's designed around. Kind of like the same that Guardian was. I don't know if you've ever played many game types in Guardian, but they didn't really work aside from, you know, those three.
Were you working with any other forgers?
On this map, no.
Excellent.
I had some help and some advice from various amounts of people. So, like this part right here actually used to have a giant wall, so you couldn't see that elbow. And same on the other side, it kind of just had more lines of sight blocked, but it didn't really affect the map negatively when I took it out, and it kind of gave people more vantage points. So, worked out for the better. So I wish I could remember who suggested that, but I'm sorry. You know who you are. You remember suggesting that for me, just let me know.
Okay. Thank you, and finally, is there anything you would like to say which I haven't covered?
There is one thing I do want to say, just for people in general trying to forge. Consider your audience before you finish your map. Like, I actually made this map to work for various amounts of players, because I don't like going into matchmaking and ending up on a map where it's so reliant on teamwork that you can't function, if that makes any sense. I kind of made this, wanted to make this map work for casual, competitive, any player who really wants to play on the map. I mean, if that makes any sense. Just consider your audience before you finish a map, because it's very important.
Okay, thank you for your time, UrbanMyth. Thank you, JB, for recording this. I'm DopplerRedShift, and this is goodbye. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like the video below. If you want to see more of this in the future, we plan to be doing several more episodes. We have many interviewees lined up. Thank you and goodbye. See you next week.
Okay guys, Forge Challenge time. Hey guys, that time again, the Forge Challenge. The winner of this challenge will be announced in episode 6, and the winner of the first challenge will be announced in the next episode. Ooh, exciting, isn't it? Anyway, you will be able to submit your content using any of the ways appearing on your screen now and the annotations. Just to go over the rules of this challenge, I give you a criteria, then you go away and make something around that criteria in Forge. And the criteria this time is that you have to create a Call of Duty map from any Call of Duty game, be it zombie or multiplayer, as accurately as possible in Halo. So good luck with this challenge guys, because I think it's going to be quite a difficult one. Thank you very much for watching, comment, like, subscribe, and goodbye.
Game over.